Hey everybody, this is Zafir from No Love Lost 2.0. Welcome back. Welcome back. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? So it's time to get into another podcast. The ability to let things go. A lot of people don't know how to do it. That does not always mean people. Sometimes that means anger. Sometimes that means fear. Sometimes that means happiness in a situation that's been dead long before it got to that point where you finally realize it. And I want to talk about it with you. So, I recently was talking to my homeboy Moses, and we was talking about, relationships. He's never been in a relationship with anyone or anybody, no male, no female, no nothing. He's had many encounters sexually with many people. And, like all people do, not just to single him out. But stop, Apollo. My dog is over here trying to play fetch. Uh so I try to tell people, I said, monogamy is not for everyone. Sometimes monogamy is for people who choose it. I choose monogamy. I'm married. I have a husband. But some people choose that monogamy is not for them, and that's okay. Or some people have husbands or wives and they don't have monogamy. But this is like I told him, I said, everybody is not going to find their person. Everybody is not going to find the person that they're supposed to connect with and bond with in life. That's just not realistic. No, everybody is not going to get their soulmate. Loving someone is not just a feeling, it's a conscious decision to choose that person over and over, even when that person may get on your nerves, that person may make you frustrated, that person may make you feel some type of way, but you don't give up on them because you know that the love is worth getting over whatever it is or going through that hurdle with them. And that's okay. So, like I was explaining to him, I said, the older you get, you start to realize that everyone that you encounter is not supposed to stay in your life. I used to, like I told him before, I said, I used to have all these friends and all these people in my life that I really, truthfully, now, as like at this tender age of 34, I look and I'll be like, mm. Like, in all seriousness, I couldn't do it. Like, I don't know how I even navigated with engaging with you as a person when the person you are does not align with who I am. And that's something you learn as you grow. And that happens with you and other people as well. Sometimes you may be in a place where people just feel like, you know what, you're not in a place where I can be cool with you. That does not mean that you are the almighty always correct in the situation, but sometimes you have to just see things for what they are, and that some people are not meant to stay. Even when you know a situation is toxic and you continue to deal with it and sit here and go through the motions with the situation, that's you causing yourself hurt. A lot of people will cause themselves pain and hurt and then blame everybody else for it. You can't blame everybody for the decisions that you made as a grown ass person. You set up here and continue to mess with the narcissist. You set up here and continue to befriend somebody that really was hating on you and not really happy for you in life. You continue to do things that put you in a position where you now are the one that is hurt. And now you're the victim. A lot of people love being the victim. A lot of people love being the one that says, oh, you hurt me, so now I can let you go. We got to know when to let people go before they even get to that point of hurting us. A lot of people don't know their value. And when you know your value, you won't put yourself in a situation to be around people or engage with behaviors that do not truly fulfill you. And that's why I want to sit up here and have that conversation about letting go and letting people go and letting situations go that no longer do anything for you, but sit in your life, in the audience of your life, just to see what could happen versus having people that cheer you on, people that love you unconditionally, people that see a lot of people will have people in their life that is good for them and will let those people go before they let the same person that will turn around and respect them in their face and disrespect them behind their back. A lot of people do that. Nobody is exempt from bullshit. I always tell people you have to be able to navigate through life with an understanding that you are not going to be the sole person that is always right. And sometimes you can be the person that does people wrong and you have to be removed. But understanding why you were removed is important. It's important because you have to understand something about yourself when you do stuff to people. I always tell people this: you can't do stuff to me. And what I mean by that when I say you can't do stuff to me is you can't treat me any way and then expect me to engage with you the same. You can't do me how you want to do me, fuck me, screw me, lose me, beat me, abuse me. And that's metaphorical. That's not, actual. You can't do that to me and then expect me to sit here and keep you in my corner and then expect me to be in your corner. Like I told somebody the other day, I say, you are not my best friend. A lot of people call me their best friend. First of all, we're adults. That's so childish. That shit shouldn't even matter. It's a title. And it's a title that comes with so much a high standard that I'm like, I be telling people like I don't even want to have that title because I know I can't be there for you the way you need. I can be there for you when I can, but right now in this season of life, I am solely focused on my family. And some people could take that as being selfish, but it's not that I'm selfish. It's not that I don't care. But if you feel like you would have had to let me go because I don't agree with the title that you may have given me, that is a you problem. That is a problem that you created in your mind with your mindset to believe that you are a person that controls the situation. Everybody is in control of whatever they go through. And that's the biggest thing that a lot of people don't understand is you will put yourself in a position to be hurt. Stand there, and it's like going in the street waiting for the car to hit you on the highway. It's like going on the highway and running in traffic and thinking you're not gonna get hit. It does, like realistically, that doesn't even make any sense. So we have to start doing that with people. We have to realize when it's time to get out of traffic, when it's time to maneuver to the sideline, when it's time to maneuver to the next highway and exit off that mother lover. Exit, remove yourself. Stop engaging with things that truly don't do nothing for you but hurt you. Letting go is a lot easier when you love yourself. When you love yourself, letting things go that are not good for you it's like waking up every morning. It's a blessing. It's a blessing to wake up every morning. It's a God-given gift to wake up every morning and that death did not come for you. So don't let death come for you in life, in the sense of people, in the sense of situations, jobs, anything that is not, or, relationships with other human beings and other souls. These are vessels. We are not meant to be in these vessels forever, but we are to take care of them while we have them. And meaning, if something is stressing you out to the point of mental health, your mental health being in jeopardy, your physical health being in jeopardy, if those things are situations that keep arising, then it's time for you to take a look in the mirror and point at yourself and say, I need to get it together because I don't know how to remove myself from things that continue to put me in a place of pain. You can't sit up here and be mad at the world for the decision that you made because we attract what we have around us in life. They always say your friends will say a lot about who you are. The people that you engage with in this life will say a lot about who you are. Because you, as a person, would know not to engage with things that only put you in positions of pain. Letting go is easy when you love yourself. Letting go is easy when you have set boundaries that you don't allow to be crossed. So, like I told my friend, I said, you get attached to people, you get attached to the enemy, you get attached to things that don't do anything for you, but sit here and put you in a position of what? Pain or ignorance. And being ignorant is being complacent to bullshit. When you know bullshit is happening and you don't say nothing about it, or you don't sit here and draw a line in the sand to correct the behavior and not allow somebody to put you in a position to make you feel small, oh, yes, you have now reached the level of valuing yourself as top tier. You are top tier for yourself. You do not allow people to take what you have given to yourself. And I feel like this, if you don't feel like you're a person that can confront confrontation to correct the behavior, then you need to be a person that is of value to yourself and put yourself first. Meaning, not feeling small enough to feel like you have to have people in your life just to say you have people in your life. You know, a lot of men and women and bisexual, lesbian, whatever you want to be, okay, whatever you choose to be. A lot of people will stay in situations of friendships or even with family members just to say, oh, I have family. Oh, I have a boyfriend. Or I have a girlfriend. Or I have a friend. That motherfucker don't treat you right. You need to leave. You need to disappear. You need to choose yourself. You need to value yourself. And that's family. That's friends. That's personal relationships that involve sexual activities. Even your fuck buddies. If somebody ain't doing right by you and you don't like it, it's okay to say it. But if you ain't gonna do nothing about it, at least have enough respect for yourself to sit here and discontinue the behavior by allowing the person to continue that bullshit. Hey, everybody. So make sure you continue to check out my podcast, No Love Lost 2.0. Make sure you continue to show that love to my page. Make sure you get ready because I'm finna do an episode with Moses. Y'all already do. And make sure you check out the YouTube page as well. No Love Lost 2.0. It's spelled exactly how it sounds. No, N-O. Love, L-O-V-E. Lost, L-O-S-T 2.0, and get into all the new episodes that come out on a weekly basis. I appreciate how you guys continue to show up for this podcast and continue to show that love. If you guys have anything that you would like to have me talk about on this podcast, please feel free to write me. Please feel free to email me. All the information's in the link in the bio on all platforms. Don't forget, it's No Love Loves 2.0. One love.